consumer profiles match the characteristics of your Samsung Netbook. And we want to cultivate a marketing campaign around emphasizing that your consumer is always on the go, and that they need a netbook that's just the right size. In our marketing campaign, we will bring high exposure to your target consumer as we relate to your target audience.
Now, as Steve said, your consumers know what they want and know what they need, and we're here to bring that to them. The consumers are always on the go. They need a product that's just the right size. It kind of rings in your head, and that's what we'd like to do with our media plan. Get it to stick in your head from the morning you wake up until the time you wake up until you go to bed at night, with you throughout the whole day. Our media plan consists of print, out-of-home, internet, and TV. For print, we're going to do the traditional newspaper, not just any newspaper, the Wall Street Journal, where your businessmen, where your college students for their classes, they have to go. They're going there to read their information, and we're going to give them information that they want to read. Next, in magazines such as Business Week or Sports Illustrated, where your target consumers are, we're going to put an actual size insert, showing the actual size relative to the magazine, showing them that if they can pick the magazine and put it in their backpack, they can definitely do that with the netbook as well. As you can see, we're going with a sleek, simple look for our ad campaign. Always on the go, rings in your head, and it's a simple image that's going to stick with you throughout the day. Stick with you throughout the day, on the go. When you're in your car, the bus is next to you, you'll see on the go. It stays with you, your customers are always moving, so is the bus. It's a perfect hand-in-hand advertisement. If they're not looking at the bus, they're looking at the road, and they'll see a billboard with our ad campaign on it. On the way to school, in his backpack. He's always on the go, and it's just the right size to put it in his backpack. You guys see what we're doing here? Every step of the way, from print to out of home, it's all staying consistent. And we'd like to keep that consistency through our internet and television commercials as well.
Speaking of internet, we have we're launching a national campaign called Netbook Me. What does Netbook Me? Netbook Me is actually a launch page where we'll advertise the Samsung Netbook Go. The way we'll get users to go on there is that we're going to hold a campaign where on YouTube you'll tell us why you need a Samsung Netbook. And we'll take the 10 best entries, we'll post it on our site. And through Twitter and through Facebook, they could build up the traffic, tell your friends to vote, it will all be very viral. And so at the end, you'll get a website that's very, very popular and also very popular with customers. As for television, we've prepared for you today 2 possible commercial spots that we hope you enjoy. First of all, is throw it in the bag.
Throw it in the bag.
Meets affordability. For those always on the go, the new Samsung Netbook is everything you need. Samsung, smart thinking, simple living.
You guys can do that. Did you see that at home, sitting on your sofa, watching The Office? That pops up, when it gets in your head, get a little ring to it. And that's what we want, to get in your head. And when you hear that song, when you're on the way to work in the morning, you're thinking Samsung Netbook that I saw during The Office. And I like The Office, and I like the Netbook. We're here to target your audience where they need it most. We have an emphasis on mobility. Throw it in the bag, go to work, go to school. Wherever you need to go, Samsung Netbook is there with you. It's a perfect commercial for a student or a businessman. Either way, it will work in either target audience. Scheduling, late night, when your consumer comes home from work and they need to get the information they need, turning on CNN, ESPN Sports Center. They want the quick information that they want to get, and we'll target them when they're receiving that information. We have one more commercial entitled Just the Right Size. I would explain it, but I think you guys get it.
You think size doesn't matter? Well, it does. It makes all the difference. It's either too big or too small. But every once in a while, you're just the right size.
Just the right size. The netbook. Now this is creating the humor aspect. Everyone loves humor in their commercials. Super Bowl, funniest commercials you've seen, because that's where people are most, where you can connect with them the most. You have a captive audience from the beginning. You're not too sure what it's about. Funny music, pictures that have nothing to do with our advertising campaign, but at the end you know exactly what it is, and as you see the billboards on the street, you're thinking about that commercial and that funny music. I don't know if you noticed, production, Stopwatch Media, we're with you from start to finish. At the beginning of your ad campaign, we were able to do the SWOT analysis, have the focus groups take care of all the research, and we will be with you from start to finish, all the way to production.
In addition to all this media we have presented you tonight, we want to take your campaign to a level that far surpasses your competitors. In this day and age, you have to run to stay ahead of the competition in all aspects of your operation. We propose doing an innovative stunt that embodies the image of a Samsung Netbook.
Run is the right word. Samsung has recently been a sponsor and is going to be a sponsor for the Olympics. We feel that this is the most logical step to do something with the LA Marathon that's coming up in March. Wait, hold up. We're not going to sponsor the event, but we're going to hire 50 professional runners, 50, and equip them with a laptop, a netbook, a Samsung Netbook, and a t-shirt that says netbookme.com. There's going to be no press release. We're not going to contact any media outlets. We're just going to have these runners try to win. Imagine if you see a man like this man, little aggressive, holding that Samsung Netbook as he crosses the finish line. I feel it will resound with the running community that, you know what, if you could run a marathon with a laptop, you could go from your bed to the bus. And I feel like this is a great way to cap off our media campaign.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, on behalf of Stopwatch Media, I'd like to thank you all for coming. I would like to thank my partners here on stage and also the rest of my team who worked really hard to put this together for you. We'll be looking forward to working with you.